And we'll interlace the fingertips, placing the hands behind the head. And we'll bring the elbows in line with the shoulders. Taking a big breath in, looking forward, separating the elbows. You're doing great. Exhale to slowly look down. Just allowing the weight of your hands to stretch your neck a little deeper. Not pushing or pulling. Following the breath as we look forward on the inhale. Open. Bring the shoulder blades together and slowly look down to exhale. One more time, a big breath into bloom and blossom. Exhale to slowly relax and release, looking down. And then raining the fingertips back down onto the legs or by your side. We'll slowly look forward. We're just rolling the shoulders down and back, if it feels good. Just a way to reset. And we're going to reach up, taking a big breath in. And if you need some space between you and the wall, you can scooch forward. Exhale to bend the elbows. We're bringing the thumbs back. Shoulder blades come together. Big breath in to reach. Exhale to bend and open. Big breath in. One more time. And exhale to open and expand. And we'll rain the fingertips back down, placing the arms on the legs or by the side. Just rolling the shoulders if it feels good. So we're going to do a couple cat-cow, so you can stay seated if that feels better for you. Or we can come into hands and knees with our wrists underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. So whatever feels better for you. We're focusing on the torso wherever we are. Dropping the belly, sending the head and the tailbone up for a big breath in. Exhale to round the back, look towards the navel. Dropping the belly for the inhale. Rounding the back for the exhale. And if we're seated, we're bending the elbows, drawing the chest forward, and rounding the back. So these are just options. Feel free to find what feels best for you. So if it feels good in hands and knees, you can also do a little rock forward. That can feel good on the lower back. As we rock back, sending the hips back. Just take it nice and slow. So let's all come to a flat back, and then we're going to bring our legs to one side, and we're going to lay on one side. Doesn't matter which side. We're just going to relax here for a moment. So just allowing gravity to push on us in a different way. As our legs are stacked, hips are stacked. And as you lay here, you can start to bring the top arm opening. You can either place it on your hip or you can bring your arm behind you. So whatever level of openness feels good for you. Find your range. Releasing with the exhale. Take one more big breath in, and on the exhale, slowly bring the arm back stacked. So we'll come back laying on our side, and you can start to lay on your back, slowly keeping your knees bent if it feels good. And you can find a nice resting position here just to take a few breaths, and this can apply some pressure on your lower back as well. Option to bring your knees together, feet apart. Or if it feels better, just keeping your legs together. You can always scoop the pelvis up, make sure all four corners of the back are on the mat. It's getting nice and comfy. So if our feet are apart, we can gently bring them together. They don't have to be touching. If you want them gently apart, that's okay. You find your level of comfort. Just so we can press into both feet. And we're going to put all of our weight in our right foot and then send the left leg up. So just take your time to create some gentle movement here with this leg. You can either move the toes, circles, or pointing the toes away from you, drawing the toes closer to you, or you can bend the knee and straighten the leg. Whatever subtle movement feels good for your legs, either stretching out your hamstrings or your quads. If it feels better to just allow your leg to be over your hip, you can always draw your knee closer towards your chest, applying lots of pressure on your lower back. So these are just a few options. Just finding what feels good. We'll take a big breath in. And on the exhale, we'll bring the left ankle over the right knee. So just take your time to allow your hips to open here. So if you'd like to grab your strap, you can. It makes your arms a little longer, or you can use your hands. We're gonna grab the right thigh. So left hand comes in between the left and right thigh. And if our shoulders feel tight or tense at all, we're going to bring the strap in to make our arms a little longer. And with both of our legs over our hips, we're easing any tension we might feel there. So taking big belly breaths. Long breaths out to relax onto the mat. You can gently bend the left knee, the right knee, and then bring the right foot down. Just taking a breath here, being really slow to transition. And then we'll send the left foot onto the mat. So take your time to center yourself. If you want to scoop your pelvis up again, just make sure all four corners of the back are on the mat. And this time we'll press all of our weight into our left foot and then send the right leg up, creating some gentle movement. Every side is different. Every day is different. Be mindful of the big breaths, feeling our chest expand, feeling our shoulders relax. And then we'll bring our right ankle over the left knee. A few breaths to open, release. If you'd like to grab your strap, you can now. And then we'll grab our left thigh. Right hand comes in between the left and right thigh to thread the needle. And we'll just focus on our breath. Knowing if there's too much tension on our shoulders, we can use our strap as an extension. So a great stretch for our legs and hips, but we're also bringing our shoulders into it here as well. Applying pressure on the lower back, we'll take a big breath in. And on the exhale, you can release the hands or the strap, bend the left knee, and bring the left foot back down to the mat. Just giving a breath or two here to be really gentle. And then we'll bring our right foot back down onto the mat. So we're going to bring our arms by our side. And as we hug our arms close to our body, we'll also bring the shoulders underneath of us so they're closer together. We'll really press into the feet, and on a big breath in, we'll send the hips up. This is a little bridge, lower back bend. On the exhale, you can slowly bring the hips back down. We'll get ready for one more, so just take a rest here. And then on a breath in, we'll lift the hips up. We'll just take a breath here. Exhale to slowly bring the hips down. And you can unravel the shoulders out from underneath of you. So this time we're going to lay on our left side so we can open up the other side of our shoulders. Awesome. You're doing great. So this time, just relaxing here, and when you're ready, finding a place for your left hand, either on your hip, or you can open the arm out wide. Whatever level of openness feels good. I'll take a big breath in. And on the exhale, bring the left arm back over on top of the right arm. So we're laying on, you're using your left hand, so we're gonna switch that around. We're just laying on our left side. You get ready to use the power of your arms to sit yourself back up. Walking the hands back towards your hips until you're seated. So we're going to roll the shoulders down and back. And we're going to use our bolster here, and we're going to get into a little squat position. So feel free to create as much height for yourself as you'd like. You can use the bolster. You can use a block on top of the bolster for even more space. And we're just gonna find our way. You can bend your knees. And we're gonna use the wall as our support here. And just sitting in our squat for a few breaths. And this helps put pressure on our lower back, opens up our hips. We are strong and capable. We can do hard things. Squatting is great for our digestive system. It's great for our posture. We're allowing lots of props to help us, so feel free to use more if you need more space from your hips in the ground. If you need some space from your feet in the ground, whatever feels better for you. You can always move your legs out a little wider if you need some more space. We'll just take a big breath in and a long breath out. One more big breath in. And on the exhale, we'll place our hands on our bolster. And you can move the feet out wide. And we'll send the hips back onto our mat. So we're going to have wide legs here. Moving our strap close if we want to use it for some forward folds. So we're going to start with the left sole of the foot on the inside of the right thigh. And you're moving your hips to point towards your right foot. And if you'd like to use your strap, we're going to bend the knee generously. And the strap can keep our arms a little longer so we don't have to hunch forward. So really rolling the shoulders back. Nice long spine, head over heart, heart over pelvis. And on the exhale, we'll bend the knees, hinge from the hips. So fold forward here. So there's not a lot of pull on the strap, just allowing it to help us fold forward. Taking a big breath in. And on the exhale, you can release the strap and bring the head back over heart, heart back over pelvis. We'll separate the knees, so create lots of space for the hips. And we'll bring our right forearm on the inside of the right calf. Left hand can come on the lower back or left arm up and over the ear, whichever feels best for you. We're either breathing into where we're touching, feeling that expansion, or we're reaching overhead for that side body stretch. So wherever feels best, just taking a few breaths. Taking a big breath in. And on the exhale, left hand comes back behind us. Right hand comes on the left knee. And we'll gently look over to the side. Just find your level of comfort with your legs. If you want to draw them a little closer, you can. Whatever feels good, so you can relax the weight of your legs. We're focusing on that upper body twist. A little neck stretch. Big breath in. And on the exhale, both hands come back behind us, and you can move your bolster if it's in the way. We'll set up nice and tall. So shoulders over hips, and that's where we're going to fold forward. Taking a big breath in. And on the exhale, hinging from the hips, keeping the head lifted. Awesome. It's not about how low you go. It's about how you feel. Feeling that lower back stretch. Imagining we're leaning over a beautiful flower bush. Just taking a moment to smell the flowers. And on the exhale, we'll slowly bring the shoulders back to center. You can bring the arms onto the legs, and they can help us move the legs. So we're going to bring the left leg out wide. Just take your time, no rush. And then we'll bend the right knee. So right sole of the foot is placed on the left thigh. And we're turning the hips facing the left foot. And if we want to use a strap, we don't have to. We could always just use our hands and place them wherever feels comfortable. You don't have to go all the way to your foot. Again, it's not about how low you go, about how you feel. So taking a moment to roll the shoulders down and back, starting with a nice long spine. Big breath in. Exhale to bend the elbows, hinge from the hips, folding forward here. Awesome. You're doing great. Big breath in. Long breath out. Relax the shoulders. Big breath in. Get a little taller. And on the exhale, release the strap and bring the torso back to center. We're going to separate the knees, create lots of space for the hips. So the left forearm can be placed on the inside of the left calf. Right hand option for lower back or up and over the ear. Your choice. Either is wonderful. We're either breathing into where we're touching or reaching with our fingertips, whatever feels good for you. If our arms overhead, that's a big side body stretch, feeling it all the way from fingertips to your hips. Big breath in. And on the exhale, right hand comes back behind us. Left hand is placed on the right knee. And we're look to the side. Just find where your legs feel good. Focusing on this upper body twist. Big breath in. And on the exhale, both hands come back behind us. We'll sit up nice and tall. Head over heart, heart over pelvis. And we'll hinge from the hips here. Keeping the head lifted like we're leaning over a counter to smell a cup of coffee or tea, whatever your preference is. And you can blow out through your mouth like you're trying to cool it down. Feeling the steam on your face, taking a big breath in, cooling it down one last time. And we'll slowly bring the head back to center. You can place the arms on the legs. And we're going to bring the legs together and you can lay on one side again. So option to take a water break. We're going to be laying down for a little while, so take your time. We're just getting a nice comfy position to take a few breaths, so no rush.